Let's break down the lyrics of the Ramones' Pet Sematary. It's a really cool and creepy song, and its power comes from a very simple but scary idea. The song is based on a famous horror story by Stephen King. In that story, there's a special burial ground where if you bury a dead person or animal, they come back to life. But the problem is, they never come back the same. They come back wrong, changed, and often evil. The song captures the absolute horror of this idea. The narrator isn't just scared of dying, he's terrified of what happens after he's buried in this specific place. The pet cemetery in the title is even spelled a little wrong, like how a child might spell it, which makes it feel even more unsettling, like an innocent place that has been corrupted. The lyrics paint a very clear picture of this haunted place. He describes ancient goblins and warlords coming out of the ground, a smell of death and spirits moaning. This isn't a peaceful, quiet graveyard. It's a place of ancient evil and constant, restless activity. When he says, "The night when the cold wind blows, no one cares, nobody knows," it shows how alone and helpless he feels. This evil thing is happening, and the rest of the world is completely unaware, which makes his fear even greater. The most important part of the song is the chorus. I don't want to be buried in a pet cemetery. I don't want to live my life again. This is the core of the horror. Why wouldn't someone want to live again? Because in this context, living again isn't a gift, it's a curse. To come back from the pet cemetery means you lose your soul, your humanity. You become a monster, a twisted version of your former self. The narrator would rather stay dead and have peace than be forced to live again as a rotten, evil creature. It's a fear of losing yourself completely. The song then tells a mini story by introducing a character named Victor. We follow Victor to this sacred place and we see what has happened to him. His flesh is rotting away and he's just grinning while skeletons dance around him. Victor is the living proof, or rather, the undead proof, of why the narrator is so afraid. Victor has come back, but he is now a horrifying, decaying puppet. He is the warning of what will happen to the narrator if he is buried there. Finally, the song ends with the narrator's pure panic. The repetition of, "I don't want to live my life again," over and over, with cries of, "Oh no," is like someone desperately begging to be saved from this fate. It's not just a statement, it's a plea. He is shouting into the night, hoping someone will hear him and prevent this terrible thing from happening to him. So, in simple terms, the song is about the worst kind of afterlife imaginable. It's not about heaven or hell, but being trapped in a rotting body, controlled by an ancient evil, and losing everything that made you you. It's a brilliant and catchy way of singing about the fear of corruption and the loss of one's very soul.